turn this down a little bit. All right. Gary. How you doing, Gary? Sefman. Glenn. Low IQ. Bane. What's going on, Bane? Is my voice going through okay? Can everybody hear me? Is this working? All right. We still have the fatal error from B9, but there's a way around it, I found. What the... Wait. The hell? Official KSP merchandise? As long as I've been playing, I've never noticed that. Alright. So today's going to be Sandbox mode. I feel creative. I've been feeling creative all week. I want to go ahead and finish something that I was working on last night. It's a recreation of the trihole SSTO. I remember somebody bringing it up in chat a while back, saying that it wasn't working. So I wanted to give it a shot. Let's see, because I can't remember how I built it. I actually had to pull up the video to kind of look at it again. The trihole, yep. Fatal error. Yeah, for some reason it goes away when you do this. Look, get something, right? And then you launch it. It's still down here. You launch it. It's always been there, but it takes you to a dead link. Yeah. Well, this version of KSP was actually downloaded from the old website before they stopped updating everything. Alright, so it's still here, right? It's down here on the bottom right. Now I just revert to hangar. And it goes away forever. So every time I start up a game now, that's what I gotta do. I gotta put something out on the runway and then revert to hangar. Such joy. But I'm happy though. I'm sort of happy that happened, Gary. So regardless if you blame yourself or not, which I implore that you don't. Shut up, Cat. The fact that I'm able to download the new version, I think it's PARALLAX 3, has me very, very happy because now I'm kind of excited. I want to go to every planet now and see what it's changed. So these are all the things that I was working on this week. I don't expect a whole lot of people to show up today, so you guys get to see all these neat little things for yourself. I'm going to change. I'm going to change things up a little bit with my channel. We're probably going to have it where we stream during the weekends, and then I'll put out a creative video during the week. And when we stream, we can choose what we want to stream. We can either stream a creative game, a game that's not KSP, or we can work on the 10% science. What was I looking for? I wanted to... Which guys? What? What do you guys want to look at first? Oh yeah, this bad boy. This bad boy right here. Look at this bad boy right here. Look at that bad boy right there. Look at this bad boy. Look at that bad boy. Okay, Gary, that's no problem. Real life beckons. I understand completely. But thank you so much for being here. One step back, 2 steps forward, right? Streaming just sometimes 1 per month. Oh, not per month. Good gosh, that's too much. That's too little. Scorpion. Yes, do you have the Lazy Painter mod installed? No, I do not. I have T.U.R.D. Oh wait, no, Lazy Painter is a part of T.U.R.D, right? One of these days I'll get it. It just run from laboratory. It just ran from. Well, check it out. This thing is actually it can't do a whole lot. Okay, so don't expect mountains to move. It was originally a prop for a thumbnail. It didn't really even move that much, if I can remember correctly. But then I went back to it and gave it a power source. You know, worked on its joints, tested it out a little bit. It can move around. It has pincers. I bet if I put something in front of it, I could probably grab it. There she is. There she is, yes. Alright, let's get away with this. So she's got a power source in the back. I think. There it is. Right there. Does anybody know how to get rid of this? Do you guys see what I'm seeing? See that? It's like a faint... It's some sort of graphical glitch. And it only happened when I installed that one mod. What was it called? It starts with a D. No. It starts with a D. I forget what mod it is, but it's the mod that allows like reflection on surfaces or something of that nature. I forget. You have to download it separately for the PARALLAX mod to work. Deferred. Thank you, Bing. I had an issue with the Lazy Painter. Installed corruption of craft file. Oh no. Yeah, I'm a little scared of that. But deferred, for some reason, when you uninstall deferred, this goes away. This shadowing that you can see everything underneath of armor and stuff, it goes away. But so does the reflections from the rain and everything else. There's gotta be a setting to turn whatever it is that's going on over here off, because I really like deferred. I really do like it. It allows for the puddles. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little puddles here and everything. Anyway, well, let's check this out. So it can walk, but I got to do it just right. Ready, set, wait. Got to turn on this one first. Let me get that back on. Okay, I'll just kind of point up a little bit and then set the surface. All right, and go. You can get up there in speed. Start at 9, 10.
Too low, beer. Too low, beer.
Imagine seeing that running after you. Imagine seeing that running after you. Oh my gosh. I think I would scream run. I wouldn't yell it. I'd just scream it real hard. Scream run! Look at that thing just coming right after you. Oh my goodness. It kind of invokes, I want to say, a primitive need to actually get my heart pumping a little bit. It's that primitive need to see a fucking thing running. Of course we stop. And then it can jump if it wants to. Look at that. It kind of pounce. Let me just try something real quick. I want to go to our camera tools. I'm going to turn this on, right? No. Even better. Stationary. And I think I'll... No. Yes. Okay, let me try this. Ooh, a little bit of a... Okay, we're at... Oh. Hello? Oh, whoa. Ah, there we go. Now, will it follow it? Goodness, that's kind of scary. Hold on, I'll read chat in just a hot second. Give me a second. Let's clear target. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's getting closer. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. All right, so we're a tiny little Kerbal. We're a tiny little Kerbal. Okay, let's do this. Ready? I'm gonna use this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking left and right, and all of a sudden it's like, Oh my gosh! It's gonna eat me. Oh, let's see when it starts to run. Oh my goodness. Well, look at that thing go, man. Hold on, I'm gonna try to turn around. Alright, here we go. Look at that thing go. Oh, it's found me! It found me! It found me! This is where the part where you say you died. This is the part where the you died comes up across the screen. Oh, jeez, man. That's a little terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. That's slightly terrifying. Oh, let me read chat real quick. Issue went away from me, installed the version, both okay. The only problem I had with Lazy Painter was just the wrong TU version. Both deferred and Volumetrics 5. I mean, it's loud. Is it loud? I'm sorry, I don't have my headsets on right now. This operates just like the robot mech you built for Solar Nations. Yes, it does. It does. The same. I mean, I could work with the Cal 1000 or whatever. It's just a little easier to do it manually for now. Impressive. Gary sounds so cool. Impressive. Let's see here. There's a mouse robot on the Kerbal, and the description includes a GIF of the Kerbal running from it. And this reminds me of that. Maybe you should paint those fuel tanks matte, shiny. They are actually not shiny at all. Sadly, it's the deferred mod. I think it's the deferred mod alone. Because before I downloaded the deferred mod for PARALLAX, that wasn't an issue. This see-through shader that's on these particular types of it's this, and it's a couple other parts that do it, but they didn't pop through like that. It's kind of weird. I know this robot was a Soid. I don't know. The see-through, because second camera anti-analyzing in, I believe it is Terra. Okay, wait, hold on. Is this are you telling me how to fix it? Are you telling me how to fix it? Hold on, let's see here. Let's focus in on it. It's right there. I can see it. Okay, walk me through, man. I believe in you. I believe it is Terra that is problematic, and when it was set on the first camera, it made the craft move when I turned my camera to the spaceplane here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe he's not talking about that. So how is 10% going? Hi. 10%'s it'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll work on it later. I wanted to do something fun and creative. Yeah, because look, I go through different, and it stays there through the entire thing, and I don't know what can turn that off. The only thing I can think of, and I hate to say it like this, but the only thing I can think of is to go into the actual part. Because you notice these are fine. Man, that cat is just driving me nuts. These are fine, but these right here are the ones that are the shaders going through. So I'm wondering if I have to go into the part mod and maybe delete something? I don't know. Hello, Space Co. Hello, Wartag. I like the Scorpion. Wartag, you should go back a few minutes and just check it out real quick. That was kind of creepy what I just did. Change to edit mode. Anti-analyzing. Okay, hold on. What do we got here? That's great. Edit mode. Close window, reload all, save, reload, select. Change to edit mode. And what do you say? Anti-aliasing, aliasing. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. I scared the cat. Or hold on. Yes, kitty. Use different anti-analyzing. What creature is this? This is the death creature. It's the Hell Scorpion. How about that? Oh, that'd be a cool name for it too. Hell Scorpion. My goodness, cat. It's like somebody's killing you. You're dying. Hold on. Anti-aliasing, second camera, and okay, and it says none. What should I say? Use different, okay. I clicked something that's not good. Oh no. I'm screwing this up. Quality high, medium, low. Is it supposed to change, or are you supposed to hit something for it to change? What's this? Yikes. Use different analyzer. Second cam. It's already off, so I can't help. Oh, damn it. Call alternating tripod gate. Cool, alternating tripod gate. That's what caused my problem. I had the same thing a few days. Well, foozy sticks. I'm trying not to swear, but you can tell what I wanted to say. That's a cool symbol. I like to put that on the back, and I thought the red lines right here were a good touch. And I thought giving it like a code RX1007. It's like some sort of battle mech that they were working on, and it got loose. And yes, it can fire stuff. Of course it can fire stuff. Of course. Yes, and this tail can move as well, but I don't have it. I don't have it on anything. So there you go. Although I would like to work on the Cal 1000 in order to make it move using the WASD keys instead of having to do this. The 1, 2, 2.
Too low, here.
Push.
Too low, here.
Look at that sucker go, man. Look at that sucker go. I don't have to worry about battery power either because she's being powered by a generator.
Too low, here.
Bert.
Too low, here.
Jump. Jump. And jump. What are the anti-swear rules? Vios, make a heli. A proper heli, yeah. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Too low gear. I know. I think because I gotta do this, right? And then it won't do that anymore. Hold on, let's see. Look how fast this thing moves. It's kind of sickening, man. It can outrun a Kerbal for sure. Oh! You just climb right up. Don't even give a crap. Where are we going? Oh, jeez. It's loud as hell for sure. Oh, that's not... Okay, check this out, guys. Look, that's not all it can do. That's not all it can do. It's got pinchers. It's got pinchers, man. It's got pinchers. It's gonna come after you. Bah. 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 Anywho, I guess that's enough fun, huh? And jump. Anyway, can you make it crab dance? No, it can't go sideways, sorry. I was watching your dragonfly videos from 4 years ago. I found that it to be fascinating. Man, that's an old craft you're talking about. That's an old craft. Hold on, I gotta do this. I'm sorry, I gotta do this. We cannot leave. We cannot leave without this thing proving how powerful it is. Wow. Well, that normally blows up, but there you go. Anyway. Sorry, no explosions today. Huzzah, Mark. Fails duct tape it to the rocket. No, I think one of the things one of the people really wanted to see, was the drop pod. It's a non-parachute drop pod, and it works 90% of the time. I will be making videos of all these eventually. Right now, there's a lot going on in my life, so I gotta fix that first. But I wanted to stream with you guys, so you guys could have fun checking it out. Tell me which ones you want to see first. I made a whole bunch of them. Where are you? Where's the drop pod? There we go. There she is. Look at this drop pod, bro. Yes, it works. It frickin' works. A lot of testing went on in order to make this. A lot of testing. All of this right here, all of this right here is just 100% cushion. I don't even think the seat makes it. The drop pod literally disintegrates, but at least the Kerbal, by the time the ground goes through all this and into the seat, the Kerbal is unharmed. I was thinking about putting like excuse me. I was thinking about putting like something for the Kerbal to be able to access, like some sort of, but there's no room for there's no room for a place right there. The only thing I could think of is if we put a Kerbal in there. Right, let's put Bill in there because obviously he's a soldier. Okay, we'll give him the armor, right? Let's put let's see. Other than a gun, what does a soldier kind of need? Repair kit? No. Experiment? Well, we can make this like a survival kit, right? Maybe communications? I would imagine that communications would probably be important. And can we put this in there with there? No, we can't. We just have to switch it up. All right, so a couple of survival kits. Oops, I overloaded him. So 2 survival kits and some sort of communication doohickey. We can imagine that the survival kits have like some sort of makeshift tent or whatever the case may be. So we can do that for him. We'll make sure he's got his helmet on for this. Okay, good. And we'll save it and we'll launch. Demonstration, please. Hell yeah. Hello, boss. Hey, man, what's going on, bro? How does it turn? Reaction wheel? Yes, it's a mixture between reaction wheels and moving. You've got to move in order for the reaction wheels to be able to turn it. It won't just turn on the spot, obviously. The legs, the feet, they're stuck to the ground pretty good. Alright, so hit exit, click on here. Physics, no. Chite, yes. Set orbit. Set. Let's go as low as we can, though. I guess that's just gonna have to be it. Resume. All right. Make sure we land on land, though. Kind of suck if we didn't. Well, that's dangerous. I'm going to try to land right here somewhere. It's got plenty of power, so I'm not too worried about that. Not sure exactly where we're going to land, but I'm going to go ahead and fire the retro rockets right here and hope for the best. All right. All right. Retro rockets fire in 3, 2, 1. It's going to be loud. Sorry about this. That's that for the retro rockets. Hopefully we landed somewhere. Oh dear. It might slow down before then. Let's check what trajectory says. Oh man. I should have saved. I've never I don't think this thing can I think the water for this thing is not gonna I don't know. Let's try. I've never tested it on water. Let's see what happens when we land on water. That's going to be interesting. Never tested it when it lands on water. Let's do this. I'm going to check it out. G-forces too. We need music that fits it. No, you fool. Demonstration, please. All right, music that fits it. I don't know. Let's try this. Just working for you. All right, I've never tested it on water. Here we go. Not yet. Not yet.
Terrain. Terrain.
Now. Huh! Oh. Oh. Well, not sure water was the best plan. I don't think water. I don't think it's waterproof, guys. Guys, I don't think it's waterproof. I don't think it's waterproof. just saying. I don't think it's waterproof. Oh, revert launch. Let's try that again. That was some spicy water. What does F12 look like? I don't know. Rip Bob. Not what I had in mind, but it works okay. 9% of the time. You think you have the pain. Oh, okay, so let's try this again, but this time, let's land on land, because I know land. I know land works, yes. I know the land works. Whoa. So let's go a little further, right about here. That should do. Okay, now let's retrograde. Here, let's try this music instead. Re-entry problem. Let me put on my headsets. I can't hear shit. All right. And 3, 2, 1. I should really start putting this on. Yeah, there we go. I think that'll work. All right. Oh, crap. We're going to land at night? Jeez. Luca Queen, what? Kraken's partner in crime. Surface tension. Are you the next Super Earth? Join the Helldivers. Join the Helldivers. For Super Kerbal. Managed democracy intensifies. 20 planets taken within a week. Nah, it's time, I guess. Here we go. Here we go. Not yet, not yet. Because you have to look at it this way. This is supposed to be something of a war vessel. So you have to be like a bat out of hell. You can't slow down until you're real close to the planet, because if you think about it, you're being shot at right now. You're being shot at right now, damn it. You gotta go, you gotta go. Flaps, flaps. No, not yet. Not yet. We got a haul ass, man. We got a haul ass. We're getting shot at right now. There's like explosions happening everywhere. Okay, we're at 1200 now. Okay, flaps out. And...
Terrain.
400. Here we go. Run, Kerbal, run! Go! 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 Dang it! Go! Don't look back. Don't, oh crap! There's a half of my ship. Don't look back. Just go! Go! For democracy! We did. Flawless. Come on, we have to go. We have to hide in the bushes. We have to set up a small camp. Quick! We gotta wait for reinforcements. It's the enemy's planet. I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere, damn it. They're not gonna catch me, no. I can hear them all around. Surrounded. Gotta keep my lights off. They can't see me coming. Alright, Veos, gotta go see ya. Alright, Seth, man, have a great day, buddy. That was a sick. That was nicely done. Yes, and it works 90% of the time. unless you land on water, I guess. They show as craft that can do evac for Bill, right? I've never watched a Veo stream, and this is a great introduction. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Elvon Creek, right? Welcome to the Veos channel. All right, so let's turn this off because this is just a demonstration. Let's find a Let's find a tree. Let's get to a tree. It's gonna get dark soon. We don't know. We're like Jake Sully. Is it Jake Sully? We're like Jake Sully on Pandora. It's getting dark soon, man. We gotta get our crap straight. On an alien planet where the grass is taller than me. Good grief. All right. Let's see here. Set up our comm array. Guess we can take our hard hat off. Hard hat. Remove helmet. All right. So he's got like some packs of stuff. Why not? Let's go golf. Let's golf. Let's go golfing. So yeah, kind of like a hell diver. No parachute. Just slam right into the ground, hard and fast. Because if you're getting shot at, you don't want to sit there and become a sitting duck. You want to really fly through the sky and disappear as fast as possible. That's just war for you. Speed things up a little bit. Oh, stop. Oh, crap. Oh, no, go. Yeah, that's fine. Where are we? We're in the equivalent of Russia, I guess. Okay, so there you go. That's a demonstration of the drop pod. Let's head on back. Starlink terminal. There she is, the drop pod. I think this stream is just going to be me show and tell of all the neat little things I was working on this week. But I do want to finish my triceps. No, I do want to finish the recreation of the trihole thing. Oh yeah, this one right here. Now this one comes in, if you think about it, this one comes in after all the drop pods, right? All the drop pods come down, they secure the area, and then some sort of transport comes down and drops a bunch of these. Never test a drop pod on tuna. Ever test a drop pod on tuna? I think that we would have to really redesign it, honestly. Because Duna's gravity and air are so thin that we would have to cut the braking system down by half. Because I would imagine that even if it was coming down on Duna fast, it would slow down and then start going back up. That's the only problem I see with that. Vessel mover. Okay, let's do it like this.
30, 10.
Drop. Of course, so this would come out the back of some sort of SSTO, right? The drop pods have already landed. You're talking like, you know, maybe a squad or a platoon. So it drops a couple of these boxes. The area has been secure already. It comes by and drops a bunch of these little boxes. And I imagine these boxes would have more than just what this is. This is just...
Terrain. Pull up.
I should have released it a little sooner. It's going to take a minute. I should have... damn. So, yeah, the parachute would release like just before hitting the ground for maximum speed and
200.
efficiency.
100, 90, 80, 7, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, then
Retard.
I'd hit this button right here, number 1. Or not. Oh no, I forgot the sequence. I forgot the sequence. Oh wait, no. Okay, I have to do this. I have to unlock these first. That's right. If I don't unlock these first, it won't open. And I think the bottom one's good. Yes. All right, now I can hit the number 1 key. Here we go. What the fudge? No, the 1 key, bro! What is going on? Oh, okay, so it goes like this. And then number 9. And then... Good? Okay, that was weird. So anyway, that's what happens. So inside here will be a bunch of stuff that the Kerbal would set up. And in here he could... the Kerbal can take the seat and put the seat anywhere he wants. He or she wants, whatever. And on top of that, this is supposed to be a mirror. For some reason, it's not mirroring. Like it's, oh, there it is. It's supposed to be a mirror, right? Because this is actually a makeshift bathroom. There's your poop hole. There's your that's like a shower or something. You can grab it and use it as a shower. This hinge closes. Closes up to a point for some privacy, so you can have a shower in there. So that's your bathroom and shower. This is your tent, and then of course your power and communications, and this is the storage container that has a bunch of stuff that you would set up on the outside. So a nice little place, nice little tent, nice little place to tent. All kind of an army military kind of feel. Army military kind of feel going on. Let me read chat real quick. Yes, evac bill now. Can we just say how large the flowers are? Yes, we can. Welcome to I like to think if Kerbin got invaded by Super Earth, they'd just be confused by the sheer lack of population, and the Kerbals would be begging, looking around the galaxy. Right? Starlink terminal, right? An alternate scenario, just Vietnam, but worse. Every test the drop pod on Duna. Whoops, drop pods, nah, drop ships, maybe drop ships. I could. Shoots. Amazon package, right? You have low pressure and high pressure pods. The pods you showed would be a high pressure, but a more vacuum oriented. Okay. I would imagine Kerbal warfare to be probably more about logistics and stuff than anything, because of most of the ships are small because the part counts. Yeah, probably. Few missiles, right? So you would need to bring a lot of missiles to a battle. Yeah, I mean, obviously this was never meant to be a... Obviously this game was never meant to be played as a battle strategy kind of game. So you make do with what you got. The box is alive. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Because I do have weapons on here. Ooh, it's like space weaponry is very hard when you're playing stock Kerbal Space Program. Other than the color mod, I don't have any part mods on here. Case in point, I'll show you a couple of them. I think they can still run. Yes. Alright, so this is heavy torpedo. These are... Alright, so I have a mod that doesn't allow me to fill this up with stuff anymore. I don't know what happened. Part info? What is that one? Select subtype? What the frick? Select subtype? Ore? Does that mean it's filled up with ore, or does that mean it's not filled up with ore? It doesn't allow me to make it full or not anymore. It's kind of weird. Anyway, so in stock, you could fill these up. These are ore tanks. And of course, you've got your Vernor engines to help guide it into its target. But when it launches... Whoops. When it launches, it's more like this, right? This ejects later because the way I'm trying to make it is that these are reusable. So think of it like a shell casing for a bullet. You fire your missile and then you replace it with a new missile or torpedo. But these hit very heavy. If you fill these up with ore and you launch them at a target in space, about 430 meters per second, give or take, they will bash through most armor. Trust me. It works. It really works. But there are countermeasures to this. Always have countermeasures, man. You gotta have countermeasures. Oh, here's a small one. This is for a smaller ship. It's got 2 ore tanks. 2 ore tanks right between. Yeah, there you go, just like that. And it does pretty good. We've tested it before. It's effective. Now this is a countermeasure. And it's meant to try to lock on to the target as it's coming in at 400 meters per second. Now I was going to have it to where these would spin counterclockwise, or clockwise and counterclockwise. They would kind of spin, not real fast, but just enough to where their area of impact is now very large. So even if the missile was coming in like this, and you missed it by that much, you know, from here to here, it has a very high possibility of getting hit. And at that speed, that could veer the missile off course or blow it up completely into pieces. But it's kind of like anti-missile missile. Now, there's another one that I also have, but I don't think it's on here. And it uses the heat shield. So the heat shield expands. You know the one I'm talking about, the one that expands. It expands, but it's got like a kind of a drone controlling it so that it can kind of block the incoming missile. And of course, we have the warship. This warship has gone through a lot of different... It's old. I need to replace a lot of stuff. But it's got the heat shield that deploys as well. These open up. It opens up like a mouth. And the first heat shield comes out to protect it, because this is what you're shooting at technically. You're not shooting at its side because it's not going to face you like that. It's going to face you like this. So it's a harder area to hit. So this heat shield kind of comes out to this much, I think. Let me see. Yeah, look how much that covers. So when the missile hits the heat shield, there's several things that happen. And I know I'm running my mouth. Hold on one second. I just like talking about this. There's several things that happens. First, it's connected to a docking port. So that can snap very quickly, allowing it to be 2 different vessels very quickly. But this right here actually bends either left or right. And it has this that pumps out. This extends. So not only do you have this thing on a wrist when it's impacted, it has a wrist to deflect the impact to the left or right, but it also has absorption coming from the piston as well. So there's a lot going on in this little package. There's a lot going on. As soon as the torpedo hits or the missile hits, this automatically explodes most of the time. But all that force goes into the wrist, which either deflects up or down, and then all the rest of the force goes into the piston, which pushes back just a little bit, leaving, for the most part, the ship to be relatively unharmed. So it's a nice little shield. Anywho, what was I talking about before I got on my soapbox? Spar2. Hey, your name changed, Spar2. That's weird. Is it maybe you installed an ore-related mod? Yes. I installed one where you can build stuff on other planets using stock parts. Maybe that has something to do with it. It's kind of weird. Several years later, but has Veos tried Kessler. What's Kessler again? I've only used ore tanks as balance tanks for submarines. Never used them this way. Yeah, we all learn something new, don't we? So here is the next one I was working on. Of course, I can't really use this. Maybe I could. I don't know. I haven't tested it out yet. I tested it once a long time ago, but that was a long time ago. I have not tested the upgrade. Where are you? There you go. There she is. There she is. All right, let's give her a test. Oh my gosh, I forgot how to work this thing. Where's the action groups? Okay, that turns on the motor. Yes, this does dive down into the water. Wait a minute. Okay, so that's the motor. Brake. Oh yes, so the brakes. So you have 2 or 3, which helps spin the craft a little bit. Okay. Toggle. Okay, that's the ladder. Servos. Servos. Okay, that's the arm servo. Gotcha. So number 5. Number 6 for the pincers. 7 toggles something. Oh, the boom. Okay. Number 8. Toggles lights. 9. Service bay. What was the service bay for again? I forget. Number 0. Alright, let's give it a shot, shall we? Let's give it a shot. Let me see. I have to bring this back to normal. Alright. Let's do it. Valentina. She just jumped right in there, didn't she? Kessler is the stock space warship and missile AI mod. Oh, really? No. Is it complicated? Will I have to read a book? Reminds me a little bit of T4 from Thunderbirds. Actually, I was going for more of the... you ever seen the movie Abyss? I remember when I first saw that movie, I was really tickled with the little submarine designs. I wanted to build my own. Remarkably simple. Oh, is it now? Well, Spar2, can you do something for me? I don't know if you know. But you see the shading going on where you can see... You can see through, like, as if the machine was made out of glass. Do you see this right here? You can see through this. That's the shade. That's a shading problem. That's a shading problem, and unfortunately, I don't know what to do in order to get rid of it. Ever since I downloaded the new PARALLAX mod with the deferred mod, that's been happening. Not sure how to turn that off other than to get rid of the mods. Sadly. $50. 40, 20, 10. Ah, crap. It's going to go slower than molasses right now. Well, butter my biscuits. I can test out this, though. Oh! So if this is working, It's supposed to be just buoyant enough to where this top part will stay above water for the most part. Just buoyant enough. Oh, come on, brakes on. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. I think that makes it go forward. Okay, and I believe I open. Oh man, what was it again? What's this? No. Oh gosh. Wait a second. Okay, that's the ladder. We don't need those. Sorry. Number 5. Oh. There we go. Okay, we got the number 6 opens up the pincers. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's the pincers. Oh, just subscribe, Bubba. Thank you so much for subscribing. Should I do it in chat? Should I do it? Chat, should I do it? This is really loud, by the way. Should I do it, chat? Thank you so much for subscribing, Bubba. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I finish it? Should I finish it? Water breaks. Should I finish it, chat? Should I finish that sentence? Yes. Voicing it. Thank you so much for subscribing, Bubba, and welcome to the Ford. Oh no, what a join. Space call. Alright, let's do this. No, turn the bloody thing off. Turn that damn thing off. I think it was going backwards, by the way. Alright. I think we're good. Let's tuck that back in. Number 5, I believe. There we go. She just tucks right back in real nice. And number 0 is the lights. We don't need the lights just yet. Are these? What is that? Oh, that opens up. I don't know why I should open that up. All right, here we go. We're gonna dive. Ready? Turn them up. Dive, dive, dive. I think I'm doing it right. I'm not doing it right. Am I doing it right? There she goes. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang, she's got some speed on her. Fuel, electric charge is holding. Fuel's holding. We got plenty of fuel. Diving deeper. Don't run into the plant. Don't run into the plant. Oh, yeah, come on. All right, full speed. Switching over to cockpit view. Oh, that is so quiet. Oh, this is so much fun. Don't mind me. Careful I don't hit the bottom. There's the dirt right there. Oh, excuse me, come through. It's not very maneuverable, but it does maneuver. So it's not. Oh, warning, pressure limits. Oh gosh, am I gonna die? No way. Where were we at pressure wise? I can't see shit. I'm gonna have to zoom out. Hold on. 333. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is reach-chat real quick. Water breaks. Oh, still my battle. It's the ship, right? Yes, Veos. Tuck it back. Tuck it back. Whoa, political joke. What? I don't know. Oh well. Yes, Kerbnautica. No way. Yes. You should grab roster prop monitor. What is that? Titan moment. I wish there was a mod where there were alien creatures you could like study. I thought there was a mod where you could see, you know, I could have swore somebody made a mod where there was living creatures in the ocean. What am I looking for? I need to turn, hold on. Settings. There's something in here that includes stock. No. Advanced? Pressure limit. There we go. Okay, so I turned off pressure limits. So now, apply. There we go. Now we can dive. Dive into the darkness. Deep into the darkness. We're going deep into the darkness. The Kraken's down here somewhere, guys. We gotta find it. I know it's down here. I can smell it. I wish there was a mod or... Yeah, I could have swore there was one. I thought I saw one years ago that added, like, wildlife to obviously it was... you know, like this mod adds this mod adds seaweed and stuff. It was the same way. It was just something that went around in circles on a already made path, but it was like sea creatures and stuff. You couldn't run into them, but, you know, there you go. Okay, we're at 495 meters deep so far. Still going down the shelf. Oh, there's the shelf. Still going down the shelf. Actually, no, we're actually... Careful, I don't want to run into anything. Yeah, so the shelf... Okay, we're going to turn into the shelf here. I'm going to turn into the shelf here. Nice and easy. Still going down. Still going down. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have not reached the seafloor yet. We are still going down the shelf. $488, $490, 516. Going deeper. Ooh, we ran into an open area. Sun's getting a little dark down here. 5:30. Still going down. No, that's what I'm saying. Well, okay, hold on. Let me try to read chat, because I'm moving at 10 meters per second, which is not. It's nothing to sneeze at for sure. It's nothing to sneeze at. It's a good speed. $541 and still diving. Don't think we've leveled out just yet. I think we're still going down. You're in the mesophalangic. Okay. Mesophalangic. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a hump. Try not to hit the bottom of the seafloor, please. Good grief. There's a lot of vegetation down here. I don't know why, but I feel like I can hear sounds of water right now. Like that deep bubbling sound when you're deep down in the water. It could be just my imagination mixed with the sound of the music and the rotors. It could be. I wish we could get into... Oh, there we go. An open area. Hold on, I'm going to go up a little bit. I'm going to go up just a little bit. Oh, the music came in just right. The music came in just right there. That's nice. That's pretty, man. Oh, that is so pretty, and the music is perfect right now. Ooh, is that a shelf? Whoa, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up! Oh, 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 we hit it, we hit it, we hit it. We're good, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I put armor on the bottom of this thing just for those occasions. Wait. Are we going back up? Oh my gosh. Did we just do a 180? We did. Look at that. Our nav ball's back up. Oh crap. What broke? We didn't break anything. Fractured ass. Alright, zooming out. I'm zooming out. I forget which button it is. That was not the button I wanted. Crap. That is not what I wanted to do. I forgot my buttons. Are we going up? No, we're staying. No, we're going up. Music is giving me Wally vibes. I think this does... Okay, that is a thing. Sorry. Alright. Let's do this. Hold on. Where am I going? Oh, I'm backing up. There we go. Oh my gosh, man. Oh crap, something. Okay, well, that broke. I think that's enough. Obviously, I forgot how to drive this thing. But there you go. Resume flight. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I really kind of wanted to show you guys like going deeper and deeper and deeper till like it became so dark you couldn't see. Because I remember doing that one time where I went so damn deep that I met the bottom of the seafloor and it was daylight outside. But you couldn't see crap. It was dark, and I had to have all the lights on. Now, I do have a video out where I was testing the prototype of this thing, and it did look really cool. So, I implore you to look for that. I don't know where it is. It's buried. It's buried somewhere. But it was really cool because it had the little. It looked like something right out of the Abyss, or Alvin, or whatever. Okay, what time is it? An hour and 15 minutes? Oh no. Fractured ass. He's showcasing crafts. Yeah, for now. Hey, how's it going? What are we cooking here? Just joined. We're just cooking some crafts that I was making during the week. If you follow the posts, I was making a whole bunch of little crafts during the weekend. I mean, not weekend. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Did you know that if you're tired enough, the weekend won't help you? I do want to build that trihole though. Alright, here's the next one. This is the one I built during the weekend. Look how badass this thing is, man. Look at this thing. It looks like it's Colonial Marines worthy with the freaking aliens. Look at this thing, man. It's got plenty of seats. The engines are in the back. These turn around. The reason why I have them swivel is because if you try to eject the Kerbal while them facing, they'll go through the roof. It's bad. So they can see everything. They've got plenty of stuff to put stuff in. So if you want, you can make a little kind of a out tent or whatever. These are supposedly redundant cameras. I just love the lights. You put the little staircases in front of them and they look mean. Look so mean. Submarine. She's one sturdy little box, and she'll keep you alive for a month. The music is. I wish I could go back KSP. My PC is dog shit. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It does get dark. It does. It really does. Genuinely badass. Ahem. You need a diveable lemon. Yes, give me them craft files, broski. This right here, I want to make it stronger though. That's the only thing about it. It's strong if it's moving. You can refuel it through here. Now, obviously these are meant to expel fuel, but I believe you can. Oh crap! I'm gonna sneeze again. Sorry, I scared the cat again. But I believe you can get a Kerbal engineer to attach a fuel line as long as you have one from one thing to another. I believe. Probably not. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Oh dear. Yeah, anybody's fine. There we go. Bless you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we got here? I'm checking out your stuff. Just a second. Oh yes, look at that. I'm looking at the picture now. That's cool. Ah, I see the submarine. It looks like a Dallas class submarine. That's pretty cool, my bro. I like you a lot. I like you a lot. This is part 2. Got the Dallas submarine going on. Oh, wait. Oh, you're in the wrong seat, bro. Hold on. Alright, so I think it's number 1. There she goes. Alright. And you can... Kubaya... What the hell? Hello? Leave seat. That's what I was trying to avoid. Oh, come on with the freaking... Ah. Oh, no. Just get into a seat. I'm bored. Okay, normally it doesn't do that. Oh, you broke it. Bill, with your fat head, you broke it. Leave seat. See, that's what's supposed to happen. But I guess the helmet kind of gets in the way. Anywho, you get into the seat, right? I believe it's number 2. No? Number 3? Oh, come on. Give me a freaking break. Number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's 0. So 0 allows that. Okay? Cool. Whatever. Bob broke the truck. You broke the truck, Bob. You broke the truck, Bob. Gosh damn you. Cracked the top of your fan. Thing's got some power to it. APC, deep and low, baby. You gotta be careful though. I've tried this before. You gotta slow down just before you hit it. Because if you don't, you'll flip it. Let's give it a shot. 3, 2, up. Okay. Off the gas, off the gas. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we're still working on that. We're still working on the APC. Is the APC too futuristic for the Korean War? Because I'm coming up with 10% science playthrough timeline. Oh, this isn't if you read the description, this is Sandbox. We're not doing 10% today. Hello, do you ever get up for your seat and put your head through the roof of your car? only in a Pontiac. I know, right? I had to warm up the Pontiac this morning. If you don't warm up the Pontiac every day after a really cold night, battery will die on that damn thing. Hey, afternoon, great videos. Hello. I caught a live stream. Yay. How are you? How are you yoding? How are you yoding? How are you yoding? I am yoding pretty good. I'm a little tired. It's been a long week, and I'm going to have another long week behind that. So we're just going to have to really yoding. You know, we're going to have to yoding real good. I forked myself here at the UK. Cool. Damaged right knee. Oh no, the pain is terrible. I'm waiting for an MRI scan. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Look at those lights. I love those lights. If I owned a house, because I'm in an apartment right now, but if I owned a house, I would love to have something like this in the garage. I'm sorry. I would freaking love it. Take it out like on the weekend just to kind of show it off. Make sure it's registered and everything. But I freaking love it, bro. So sad when I get up and my head clips in the roof. All right, it was fun seeing crafts. All right, man. Have a great day, man. Appreciate you being here. Connor, are you okay? Thanks. Okay, let's do, I think we have a few more we can show. Come on. It's not that hard. There we go. Now this one is very much inspired by kind of a World War II-esque feel. Let's fill it up. It's got a very World War II-esque feel to it. Are those lights stock? Yes, they are. Those lights are a combination of... Oh, crap. I forgot what they were called. The big square ones. You know what I'm talking about? It's a combination of the big square ones and the ladder. So the ladder acts like kind of like a screen or a bar screen. Technically to protect the lights from shrapnel. There we are. Look at this. It's a cute little thing too. At least I think it's cute. It's got one little engine on it. It's not meant to be glorious or glamorous. It's meant to get you from A to B. Like a Jeep is supposed to. Although the light right here is in the way. I'm thinking maybe I should move this to the very middle. I kind of wanted it to the side to give it that Jeep kind of feel, but I suppose putting it in the very middle would probably be best. Look at her. Now, I do want to change this wireframe mesh. I want to change that wireframe mesh to like an actual windshield, but I have to work on that flag detail. There's a way to do it to make it look like a piece of glass without making it tan or anything of that nature. Top speed 15 meters per second. That's not bad for a tiny little motor Jeep. Hey, where you going, bro? There we go. There we go. Is it impossible to make SSTO spaceplane and KSP realistic solar system mod? It's... I would not say anything is impossible, right? Never say impossible. Improbable, unlikely, but never impossible. When I played Realism Overhaul, Real Solar System KSP, I built an SSTO using a combination of, I think it was, the fuel type was like liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen, which was the most powerful type. And the space shuttle engines. I even made a video of it way back when. It was a SSTO and it worked. Alright, so that's the little Jeep. I thought that was cute. I'll be making videos of these types of things later on. Look at her go. Look at it. Walk. Oh dear. Gotta back up for this one, Chief. Come on, Chief. Come on. Up. Sit easy. Oh. Come on. I got this, bro. I got this. Here we go. Alright, so that's fun. Now getting in and out is we haven't worked that out yet. Getting in and out is we haven't worked that out yet. I'm thinking of putting a hinge on this. So it just kind of goes up like butterfly. Like this way, just goes up, not swings out, but actually goes up. That'd probably be the best bet. Anywho. Lemon car would have more traction. You played Realistic Solar System? I gotta watch that shit. Yes, I played it very long. Hold on, guys. I need to find it for you because there's several of them. When I first started diving into it, I had no idea what I was doing until I actually, you know, downloaded what I was supposed to download. Let me do this while we're here. Hold on. Let me fix this. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna put it in the middle, like a good boy. Put it in the middle, like a good boy. Bring it up. Put it in the middle, like a good boy. 'Cause I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. There we go. All right, save. Is this attached to it? Yes. Okay, let me do this real quick too. Actually, this is gonna take longer than I'm gonna, because I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of stuff to it. All right, never mind. We'll save it for that for now. But I will try to find it for you. Roger Dodger. Give me 1 second. It's in, let's see, YouTube Veos. Voss, as some people say. Voss. Hello, Voss. And we are looking for... there's my channel right there. Uno momento, por favor. I am scanning. Video. This was a long time ago. Should be on playlists. KSP videos? Yeah, let me click that.
Now a local tax expert.
No. How dare you? Local tax expert, my ass. Lies. Lies, I'd say. Lies. All lies. Alright, I'm scrolling. Give me a second here. Let me see. I'm scrolling. Still scrolling. I'm still scrolling. Wow, that's hold on, I'm still scrolling. I'm scrolling. I'm scrooging. Bane has the Ice Cube badge. What? Tax jump scare? It's because I dance at the Pink Pony Club. Oh my gosh. Hello, I'm not Veils. That Jeep needs more ducks on the dashboard. Oh my gosh. Ducks on the dashboard. Snow! Hey, Snow. I can't stay for a stream, but I want to check in. It's always good. It's always a good day when you're here, Snow. It's always a good day. Alright, let me see here. I'm trying to find the SSTO I built. What? Wait a minute. Okay. I think I'm getting sick. Okay, that's not good. Hold on, let me try typing it in. Veos RSRO. Realism overhaul real sources. RSS RO. Okay. Oh, hold on. Guys, give me a second. Share my screen. Alright, here we are. We're watching YouTube on YouTube. All right. I don't know which one it is per se. I think it's this one. Is this it? No. Yes. I think it's this one. Oh my gosh. The fuzzies. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm making a playthrough similar to Solar Nations. Oh,
Are you now?
at 2,000. So
All right, I'm going to shut myself up. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that bad boy in the smoke. This is making Solar Nations confirmed. Look at that bad boy in the smoke on that bad boy, man. It just looks like a big freaking cannonball. Not ball, but of course you know what I mean. It's a freaking... So anyway, so I think you have to go something like 10,000 meters per second in order to reach orbital speeds. And then during the count, since I can't throttle these engines very well, so I have to turn them off in timed succession. It was very complicated. I have to turn them off in timed succession. There we go. Yeah, so you see here that I'm watching all this data right here. And at certain times, I wrote it all down. At certain times, I turn off different engine clusters at any given point. This was when my computer was absolute ass. I mean, it's not as ass as it was, but it's still back then it was super ass. Okay, it's small ass now. Back then it was super ass, so the graphics and everything were absolute ass. Bane, no, it's too big. What? A giant bullet veils. Thank you. Yes, thank you for that. It was this YouTube Inception. My house back garden yard to you is 100 feet long, and it is a pain to mow. Oh man, I can't imagine mowing. Not with a bum leg. I bet it is real hard to do. He's contracting ligma. Ligma ball. Anyway, too much inhaling the nasty propellants. I guess so. Okay, you saw it turn off just now. But anyway, fast forwarding. These are the last little bit of engines. And as you can see, apoapsis height is 149. Periapsis still needs to climb. And delta V total, I think I've got like 800 meters per second left over. But what's the speed? It doesn't say. Oh, no, orbit speed. So we're at 7,500 meters per second so far. 10K delta V is crazy. Yeah, you have to have at least 10K delta V for realism overhaul and a realistic solar system. Planet Earth is a hell of a lot bigger than Kerbal, for sure. So okay, so it looks like our periapsis is still low. Our apoapsis we finally reached is 150. And our speed is at 7,500, and we still got 780 meters per second left over in the tank. So now we're coasting. Let me go ahead and fast forward to the part where we engage our insertion burn. Okay, so now we're doing an insertion burn. I just tried to move the dang thing with my freaking right key. So now we're going up. Our speed's climbing up, and it takes a while. Look at this. It takes almost 10 minutes. Yeah. Don't jump to commercial. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so look, our periapsis is all the way up now. Our speed is at 78,000 meters per second. We're just right at the cusp of 100, and I think the altitude of Earth for this is 150. I just showed it a second ago. Atmosphere 140. Oh, I'm sorry. So you're in space as soon as you get past 140,000 meters. Okay, cool. So that's an SSTO in real solar system. I heard Steve Jobs had it too. Mr. Lemon. Must have a huge amount of fuel in that giant bullet ship. It's a lot. So I almost tried to spin it around again. The front part has fuel in it. The back part has fuel in it, and the cargo bay is right here. But the cargo bay can hold up about 21 tons. Just a little bit less than the space shuttle could put up in orbit. It's about a 21-ton payload. And I remember opening it up, and it looks really cool when I open it up. Here we go. This is the inside. It's got a space station on the inside, or at least the start of one. And then I opened it up. It pushes the door out, and then slings it back. And then you see the Earth. Look at that. That is so pretty, man. Anywho, yeah, there we go with the open door. Look at that crap, man. Oh my gosh, cool. 21 tons, still amazing, yeah. Yes, you can download ad blocker for your browser. I need to, I really do. I do that all the damn time while watching KSP videos. You should play the craft mod with the space mod on the Minecraft. Minecraft? Must have a huge amount of fuel, yep. My cousin Cadence died of ligma. Oh, I'm so sorry. Banner, you approved, doctor. Oh wait, you said ligma. You son of a gun. I think I fell for something. Anyway, interestingly enough, check it out. I found out in Real Solar System Realism Overhaul that I think this portion of the tank is, yeah, hydrogen and oxygen, right? Hydrogen slowly bleeds off. This is normal. This actually happens from what I understand. Hydrogen slowly bleeds off. So what I did was I put a crap ton of radiators on here. Just a shot in the dark. If you put a lot of crap ton of radiators on a fuel tank that has hydrogen and activate them, interestingly enough, the hydrogen's leak slows way down. The leaking hydrogen slows way. So you're able to keep your fuel for much longer. And I'm trying to get to the part where uh-oh, I think I broke it. There we go. So here's me taking the thing out of there. And it's a big boy. It's nothing to sneeze at. It's a big boy. That's a very large piece of cargo. It's the core of a space station. I think the little piece that's up here is the part that once it's done doing its job, it goes back into the SSTO. So it gets it into orbit, or whatever the case is. No, it's already in orbit, but you know what I mean. And then this piece back here detaches and then docks back with the SSTO. Kind of like its own personal forklift. Alright, and then of course the door closes. This is very old, by the way. This took weeks to build. We just had dueling mouse pointers. What? I forgot to subscribe. No. Alright, so it closed up really nice, right? And then we did a so the way it works in Realism Overhaul, is that the fuel, if the fuel sloshes around, just like in real life. So in order to start an engine, you have to kind of push the fuel to the back. So I had separatrons that would engage in order to push the fuel to the back. I think I show them here. Wait a minute. Hello? Okay, it looks like I'm lining up. Okay, so, and this is going to look cheaty, but this was my, oh, I didn't take the thing off. Interesting. I've never managed to get hydrogen to work in any version of the KSP games. For some reason, even with the updating the fuel mods. Oh, looks like I was able to turn on the engines, by the way. So I'm deorbiting right now. Yeah, Ullage motors, cheap out and just use RCS. I think I did. I think that's what I did. I think I used RCS. That's why I was able to turn on the smaller maneuvering engines. Do you have those fuel pump mod now keep the fuel flowing to the back? I have no idea. Now I will tell you this. I know it's going to sound a little cheaty, but this is how I looked at it. This heat shield, right? I wanted to believe I can believe. I wanted to believe that the heat shield had holes in it, so that during launch the engines were sticking out of the heat shield. And when it was time to re-enter, the heat shield would lower itself past the engines and lock itself into a position, and the holes that the engines were sticking out of would be covered up by like a door with a heat with heat resistant tiles on it. That was what I was imagining. So I was telling everybody in the stream, I was telling everybody that this heat shield is going to expand out, but in my head canon, there's holes inside the heat shield right now that once it expands out, it's going to close them like doors in order to have a heat shield complete with the engines and everything behind it. That was my head canon for this. Of course, it looks bad because there's no part that actually does that. Okay, here we go. There it is. But I would imagine that these would already have holes in them, and that when the heat shield came out, those holes would close like little doors. It would all close, and then it would all lock, right? The heat shield is like a big balloon. This one wasn't a big balloon. This one was a heavy one. I tried using the balloon heat shield, but the way KSP physics works, even in Realism Overhaul and Ferrum, not Ferrum, but you know what I mean. Yeah, all the good stuff. It had so much drag on it that it would actually, and you couldn't bring it back, and it would cover up the entire ass. And long story short, it was more trouble than it was worth. So I just opted for the heavy one. I think this is when we go in. There we go. So we're re-entering Earth's atmosphere right here. A little bit of a shaky. And then when it comes to landing, I think I screwed it up on this one, though. I think I crashed. When it comes to landing, I crashed on this one. So we have the parachute that tries to... the parachute was not meant to completely stop it from, you know... It had a powered landing, but it was meant to help keep it straight. It was kind of like added drag. But I landed in the water, and as we all know, water, even in Realism Overhaul, is absolute cracking dynamite, and that's what ended up happening. But the legs would come out just like that, and normally, under normal circumstances, it would have landed just fine. But because it's water, it decided to go poof. So anyway, that's what it was. There you go. So if you want to go ahead and check out the other videos, because there's plenty more where it landed perfectly every time. But yeah, and then you had a video of the first one. There's a bunch of good ones. Had the music to it and everything. Anyway, my PC got unplugged. No, oh no! Did the Donald Douglas do a SSTO design like that with a? What was that? What was that called? What was? I know. I think I know what you're talking about. Was it called the Clipper, or something like that? Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I thought it was called the Clipper. I could be wrong. That's what I thought anyway. What else can I show you guys before we end the stream? And I want to apologize to everybody. I'm sorry. I wish I had a lot more energy and a hell of a lot more time in order to keep the channel lively, but just right now I'm running into a lot of crap, and I'm trying to make it work. I think that's it, actually. No. That's right. We wanted to do this real quick. Yeah, there she is. There she is. There she is. It'll get better. Yeah, just gotta keep on telling yourself that. It'll get better. Look at her. She's already looking pretty, and I'm not even started with her yet. I haven't even started with her yet. She's already looking real pretty with that swept wing. Oh yeah, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. What's that? This was. I better rename it actually. What was it? Trihole? I forgot what the original one was. Just kidding. There. I don't care if it's misspelled or not. So someone brought up to the fact that the trihole from a long time ago wasn't working anymore. So I wanted to try to recreate it. Oh crap, that's the wrong local. Make sure it's not going into the cargo bay. Bring it down just a pinch. Try to stop that Z fighting. There we go. Some more Z fighting here, hold on. Okay, that takes care of the Z fighting. Oh no, that this, what? Looks like a huge bat wing from Batman, but huge. Oh, never mind, I thought you were apologizing for something else. Hey Veos, no worries, enjoyed it. Oh, thank you so much, appreciate you. Jackhammers at 3 a.m. Oh no, Craft, when you were scrolling, you went past something called CS3 with red in the thumbnail. I did? Oh. This brings me back to my old KSP days, doing SSTOs like Maniac because you made them look so cool. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, We need to fix that though. This is not connected. This is not connected. This is not going to work. It needs to be connected. Let me think here. Let me think. So what I can do is I can bring this down ever so gently to here, and then bring it in a little bit like that. Okay. We're gonna have to play around with this because obviously it's not gonna be perfect right off the bat. Oh, come on, I'm bringing it in. What more do you want? What more do you want? Seriously. Why are we whispering? No Z fighting. Ladies and gentlemen, witness the 2 brain cells. Though limited in number, they are mighty. Yes, the 2 mighty brain cells. One's dying and the other one's licking the walls. Alright, let's see here. I want to check this real quick. Boy, oh boy, that does not look good. Let's bring this back a little bit. There's got to be a way to do it. And do it correctly. There we go. Alright, so there's a gap right there. So in order to plug that gap up, I'm going to have to do some no-nos. Alrighty then. Oh no. I just noticed something. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I want this to be tight. It's got to be tight. Tight like a tiger. Okay, let's see here. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Go. Yes. Nope. Yes. Duh. Crap. I mean, we'll work on it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll work on it. Alright, so... How did I do this? Bonjour. Hello, Mythos. So Lockheed Martin doesn't steal Veos' designs before he takes out a U.S. patent. Duh. What you doing? Finishing up the stream with trying to work a little bit more on the trihole design. Okay, so the trihole, open. Obviously, it's going to haul up 2 36-ton gas cans up in space. That's what the trihole was meant to be. That's what it was meant to be. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you what I'm trying to recreate. It's funny. It's been so damn long. It's been so damn long since I've built this craft. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But it's been so damn long since I built this craft. I put down Veos Trihole SSTO. Okay, here we go. Here we are. Give me a second. I'll show you guys. Screenshot. Here it is, right here. Except for the commercial that not supposed to. Oh dear. let's just let that go away. Thank you. So here's the trihole design, right? I want to find out how I did that. If I can remember. I must remember. I've learned so much since then. So I know for a fact I can make this a lot better. I know for a fact I can make this a hell of a lot better. Oh no, not another one. Oh my gosh. You freaking dick. You're a dick! Oh, you stupid mother sucker! Ugh. Go away now. There we go. Finally, back to what's actually important. Yeah, so it's got the 6 engines on the sides. It's got the 6 Rapier engines, right? It's got the dual, the bi-wing. Okay. Assing. What was that just popped up? Anyway, I'm trying to see how I did that. The front areas. Okay. The middle was all fuel, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I can see the dark strip right here. So it was all fuel. So most of the fuel for the craft was right in the middle. All of a sudden, demonetized. I was just watching you videos doing some filming on mini Starship Enterprise from TOS. Oh, the mini one, saying you were on a 10-day filming break. Work off COVID break. Oh, 5 years old. I remember the tiny little Enterprise. It was so cute. Been so long since I last seen my son lost to the monster, the man behind the slaughter. Huh? I missed something. Oh, you plan on short stream then? Yeah, short stream Mythos. Wifey told you to stay in the computer room away from her. Vaccine, stay away, kiss it. I don't know. I look away for 1 minute and this happens. Any tips on setting for the camera tools mod? I use the old camera tools because I like it better. I wasn't really taken by the new ones. The new camera tools, it's kind of odd, really. But yeah, you just have to play with it, really. It all depends on what you want to do as your, because all this is just like this camera work right here is just from A to B. There's no ins and outs. There's going through stuff and then there's panning down to stuff. That's all really I need to do. Or I'll have it where it chases the craft or something. But yeah, I'm trying to rebuild the TriStar, and see, you got 2, and I'm looking at the design now. I think this is when I was using. Oh no. It is. Oh no, that's gonna screw everything up. I was using that mod. What was that mod called where it changes the skins? It changes the skins of all the stuff. But at the same time, it also changes the drag boxes of all the parts. You know what I'm talking about, right? USS second prize. Restock. Yes, Bane. I was using restock. Oh, no. This might be harder than I thought. For those of you who don't know, the mod restock does not just change the skins of items to make them look better and more realistic. Unfortunately, it also changes the drag coefficient of most of the parts, so that everything becomes more streamlined, even if it's only a little bit. But that little bit counts, especially on smaller vessels as well as big ones. So SSTOs, like this one, that might work pretty well and have a bunch of fuel left over once you get into orbit to maneuver with, for restock. If suddenly you're to take restock away and everything goes back to the normal drag coefficient of the stock game, suddenly you're going up into you might be able to still make it into orbit, but you realize you kind of, well, you're like, wow, where did all my fuel go? I used to have all this fuel when I got up into orbit. Now I barely have any. That's because of the difference. That's why I stopped playing with restock. I stopped playing with restock because it did that with the drag, and it really sucked. So this might be a bigger problem than I thought. This might not be as easy as I thought. We're gonna have to build this sucker in stock and try to make it work. Kind of reminds me of the one SSTO from the movie with the big blue aliens. Avatar. There we go. Nah, it'll be fine. You'll be all right. Who cares, though? Vios is what arbitrary self-imposed rules are they? He makes stuff that everyone could make in a vanilla mod. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Just try building a full-size Babylon 5 station. Good grief! I would, I would need that. I would need that one. I would need that one that would make your parts bigger. That's what I would need. I'd need the one that makes the parts bigger. But anywho, guys, that's going to take a lot more than what I got right now. I'm not worried about restock's tweaks. So many of KSP's parts are insanely poorly balanced with masses, densities, and fuel fractions way off reality. Well, throw away. This is my take on it, right? KSP mimics the reality, but it doesn't, like you said, it's nowhere near reality. If you want that, you have to download a bunch of mods. What KSP does instead is it allows somebody who doesn't know anything about aerodynamics or orbital mechanics to play around with it in a very forgiving environment. So, being that the KSP planet is smaller than our moon, but yet has gravity like Earth and stuff of this nature, you're already talking about unrealistic stuff. As soon as you mention the Kerbal planet, you're already talking about super unrealistic stuff. The ability to build crafts that you can turn into SSTOs. Realistically, you can't even do that in real world right now. I mean, yeah, I just showed you an SSTO that I built in Realism Overhaul, Realism Social. Anyway, but it's not that easy in the real world. So obviously, right then and there, it's very easy to build SSTOs in stock KSP. Very easy to build it. So if I was to make something like part-wise that was realistic in aerodynamics, like Ferrum Aerospace and stuff, you know, fuel, weight, power, if I was to make all that realistic, then you got to change the planet that it's on. You got to make Kerbin the size of Earth. If you want to make it realistic, you got to make Kerbin the size of Earth. You really do. Because why are you going to make everything realistic about the parts and the engines and everything else, but not make Kerbin itself realistic in order to offset that? Because Kerbin being so small, it's very easy to get into orbit, even with human technology. The fact that it's very hard to get into orbit at all is because we live on Earth. And Earth is a beautiful, mean son of a gun. It demands excellence and power in order to get into its orbit. So I would say that, yes, all of the bad tweaks and stuff for the mechanics for stock KSP, I think it was done like that on purpose in order to balance the size of the planet that you're launching from. The fuels are heavier. Believe it or not, the jet engines on KSP are actually way more powerful than jet engines in real life. I found that out the hard way. Because when I went to RSS RO and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to put a bunch of jet engines on this thing because I'm used to doing that. Those jet engines were spitting out like I was going, in my mind, I was going so slow. I was like, what in the world is going on? But yeah, so jet engines, you know, reaction wheels in KSP, super overpowered. Solar panels, super overpowered. So it's, I think they tried their best for stock KSP to balance out the size of the planet, because the planet is probably the size of or smaller than the moon, our real moon, right? So I think that's why they did it. So if you're gonna upgrade if you're gonna upgrade Ferrum Aerospace and upgrade all this to make it super sleek and almost no drag and everything else, and then you build a SSTO space plane and you get up into orbit and you're like, this is awesome. Yes, look at the craft I made going up into the orbit of a planet that's no bigger, maybe smaller than our moon. It kind of defeats the purpose. You know? It kind of defeats the purpose. If you're going to do all that with the parts, if you're going to make the parts streamlined, if you're going to make them super smooth and you're going to take off all the drag and all this other good stuff and whatnot, make the engines powerful and the fuel's realistic weight and all this other good stuff. If you're going to do that, then do yourself a favor and make Kerbin the size of Earth. And then try it. You're probably not going to find the same, you're probably not going to have the same results that you were hoping for. Yeah, I don't even think you're going to make it into orbit. I think you might do a suborbital hop, but that's about it. Anyway, let me get off my soapbox. Gentlemen. Yes, gentlemen. Tweak scale, yes. Veos then proceeds to not upload the stuff. Veos then proceeds to not upload the stuff. The story of my life. NASA found Earth-like planet, which was 5 times our size, with water and air around red dwarf star with 11-day year due to distance and 120 trillion miles away. Only take their... Oh my gosh, really? That's a great trip. I think I might be what dust is, what dust wants to be by the time I get there. But I'll get there, right? How is Earth? How is that Earth-like? I missed that one. 11-day year, right? How close to the sun is that thing? I don't know. To the star. Good reply. Yes, thank you. Throwaway. Thank you. Even if you were traveling at Voyager 1 speed, oh my gosh, yeah, it'd take you forever. What's up, guys? I'm still on Duna. Oh no. Because the planet is closer than Mercury, it is life supporting. Good grief. So, our sun's white, by the way. It's not yellow. Thank you. I just want to see chat blow up with that. Because I have a rebuttal. I have a very sophisticated rebuttal for that. Even though it's classified as a yellow star, it is white. Okay? It is white. If it was yellow, snow on the ground would look yellow. If it was red, snow on the ground would look red. If it was blue, snow on the ground would look blue. But it doesn't. Snow on the ground looks white. I rest my case. He's like, I know. Anyway, what time is it? Gosh damn, 2 hours. Star small and dim, otherwise it would be wild. But snow can be yellow. Oh, that's good. It can be yellow. I could just see the eyebrows going up and down really fast as he's staring at the audience. It can be yellow. All right, I think I'm gonna do this on another day. I'm actually running out of energy this morning. That is weird. Is there anything else I can do with you guys before we hang it up for this morning? Come on. Something fun. Something fun. Something wonderful. Oh, that's it. Well, shyster. Only because the human eye is calibrated to see as white, our sun would be a very, very blue star to someone who involved planet. Well, you can say the same thing for anything, right? You can say if we had heat vision, our sun would be different colors. If we could see gamma rays and everything, or X-rays, our sun would be multiple different purple colors. I mean, true, right? True. So it all depends on your ability to perceive different wavelengths of radiation. Which I would imagine would be a little crazy. Could you imagine waking up in the middle? No, could you imagine waking up just waking up in the morning, suddenly blessed with the superpower to be able to see all forms of radiation? I don't think you'd be able to find your way to the front door. It would be bright with multiple colors everywhere. You'd be squinting. You'd be squinting, but some forms of radiation go through the skin, so it wouldn't matter if you had your eyes closed or not. You'd still see colors. You would see heat radiation. You would see X-ray, gamma ray. You would see visible light radiation. You would see all this other stuff. You'd see radio radiation. You would see. You could literally see television broadcasts rippling through the sky. Radio broadcasts rippling through the sky. I don't think you'd be able to survive. Honestly, I'm kind of glad we can't see everything. I'm kind of glad. No, you'd burn your eyes out instantly. Exactly. I'm kind of glad we can't see everything. Don't get me wrong. Being able to see everything is useful in some instances, but you got to be able to turn it off. You know? If you can't turn that crap off, you're screwed. Bottom line. If you can't turn it off, you are screwed. I guess I could launch this real quick. This might be fun. This might be fun. Although I forgot how to fly it, which is more fun. Here we go. I want to see X-rays. I want to see gamma rays. You technically be info blind, right? You ever seen Supernova? I have. Do you know how I saw it? With these ridiculous orbs. The color of the star is based on temperature of 500K yellow car. Unlike the red dwarf star, right? 10,000 degrees right now. That's a BSG reference. BSG or BFG? Oh, yeah. I forgot how to fly this thing, by the way. In 3, 2, 1. I think I screwed up. Battlestar Galactica, yes sir. I think I really screwed up. Just a little bit. Or not. I think we're good. Maneuver. I'm not sure 30 degrees at 6 is optional ascent angle. Or is it? Or is it? I'll leave that up to you to decide. I like to dream, yes, yes, right between the sound machine. Oh, crap. Forgot what button it was. I want to say this one. Nope. This one. Yes, but I'm backwards. Okay, here we go. Shoot. Alright. I think that's a good place. I think that's a good spot. I think that's a cool spot to let go of. Alright. Am I going back into Kerbal anyway? There she is. There she is. Kerbin's first EM drive. Alright. It was a good spot. Sorry guys. It was a kind of a lame. I didn't have anything really planned. It was kind of a lame stream today. But I hope you all had fun regardless. That looks awesome. Thank you. Admiral, she is Kerbal Prize. She's the Kerbal Prize. We did it. We did a Star Trek. Yep. They're now find 5 Earth-sized planets in the livable zone of red dwarf stars. So cool. Yeah. It's funny how people say, bro just launched the Phoenix. It's funny how people say that you can't have a two sun star system. It's very easy to have a two sun star system. It's extremely easy to have a two sun star system. I saw these scientists, and they're driving me nuts when I was watching all these different twin star or dual star system theory. They always had the two suns orbiting each other with the planet somewhere orbiting in between. That's not how you do it. That's not how. I'm not going to say I'm some sort of smart genius. I'm not. Just like Bane said, I've got 2 brain cells. One's dying on the floor and the other one's licking the walls. But there's a way to do it. You have a really big star, just like a solar system, and orbiting that star within the proper radiation, area is another star that's like the size of our star. And around that star is planets that are orbiting in its radiation green zone, or Goldilocks zone. Boom! There you go. You got 2 suns. Easy. There are some. There's going to be some days where the sun is shining on both sides of the planet, and there are going to be some days where they're right next to each other, like something right out of Tatooine and Luke. Except no proper planet. No, the planet stayed Earth for as long as our. You know what? I still have that game. You know what I'm talking about? The game where you can make planets and stuff in orbit and crash them into each other. One of these days I'm gonna stream that. I'm gonna show you guys. It works every time. Millions of years pass by and it stays Earth-like. Temperatures don't go up or down. But it's a planet that has 2 suns. There are some times where there are some seasons where the sun is by itself on one side of the planet, and on the other side of the planet it's being illuminated by the giant star that the sun orbits around. And other times, in some seasons, they're right next to each other, like something right out of Luke on Tatooine, Star Wars, where you see the 2 suns in the day sky. And there's other times where they're like, it's like a sun eclipse. So you have the sun that the planet orbits around, and then you have the larger star behind it. And it actually looks really cool. Yes, you just want a 1020x planet star orbit ratio. You know what I mean? So it's the Earth. It's an Earth-sized planet, and it's a sun-sized planet like our sun, but it orbits around a giant blue star or something like that. It orbits around a giant blue star within the Goldilocks zone of that blue star. That's it. Boom, you're done. You could have 4 planets within 4 stars. No. I tried putting multiple star systems on, and unfortunately, unless they're exactly orbiting at the same speed, they're going to catch up to one another and crash into one another. It's going to be really bad for everybody. Because the blue giant star had its own Goldilocks zone. So if you're too far away or too close, a solar system is going to get real screwed up. So what's the plan for the next week, Fios? You streaming daily or just doing the weekend thing again? Right now we've got a lot going on at my job. Gosh damn, we got so much going on. It's freaking crazy. I had a I told you, I posted that where I actually got out there with a shovel. And the guy looked at me and was like, you know it's bad when your boss is shoveling next to you. So, I'll figure something out. We're still on phase 2. It's a little rocky. It's super rocky. I don't want to go back to phase 1. That's kind of a that's a degress instead of a egress or whatever you want to call it. But that's what we're looking at right now. I hope I'm not getting sick. I'm losing my voice. Anyway, I know there's only like 30 people watching right now. I don't even have to look at it. But that's fine. You guys are amazing. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and supporting this channel. You guys are freaking sweet. But yeah, I'm not going to stop. Obviously, it's been freaking what? I've been doing this for 12 years? 11? 10? I don't know. But I wanted to get into other games too. There's a bunch of space games that I see. And I'm getting, interestingly enough, I'm getting stuff in Gmail, because I check it once in a blue moon, of people that sent me something like 3 weeks ago of, hey, we're going to give you this free stream key so you can play our game and review it for us. And then we can talk and stuff. And then I guess if people go and get it on Steam using my code or whatever, I get a little bit of proceeds. I was like, holy crap. Too bad it was 3 weeks ago. Too bad it was 3 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure they forgot about my ass. He's like, huh, he never emailed us back. He must not want it. I'm going, oh no, oh dear. I haven't answered back in so long. They probably forgot about me. Oh my gosh. Bonjour, we missed you. But anyway, guys, it has planets. I just want to know a game plan. Do I need to sit and hit refresh on your channel at 5:30 p.m. every day? No, Bane, you don't. Oh man. I think what I'm going to try to do Because like I said, this week is going to be real rough, so don't expect anything except maybe some posts. But if I do something, it'll be a surprise. But I want to make, you know those vehicles that I just showed everybody with the Scorpion and everybody? I want to make videos of those. 8-minute videos, whatever, just something real quick. And then have them come out during the week. And then we'll plan on streaming again in the weekend. But yeah. All right, everyone be safe out there. Rub those two brain cells together. Rub them. Okay, just hold on. Ow, I burned myself. Anyway, I love you guys. Stay safe. Be good. Don't do anything crazy. And I will see you all when I'm able to see you all. Bye for now. Bye-bye, everybody. I really have to fix that. That's bad. I lost all my things. I lost all my cool little decorations everywhere for the thing. That sucks. But anyway, that's a cool picture, though. I like that. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Fun stuff. Good day. Bye-bye. All right, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye. There's other games I want to check out, too. Like Quarantine. I want to check out Quarantine. That looks fun. Some more zombie stuff, probably. We'll see. It can't just be all KSP. I mean, gosh damn. There's more to life than KSP. Even though KSP is pretty good. Afterburner before you go. Afterburner. Alright. I guess I can. Oh, damn. Oh my gosh, no! What have you done to me? What have you done to me? You made my shtick flip around. Oh, that could be taken in bad context. Anywho, alright. Bye, everybody. Kind of reminds me of the Daedalus class a little bit. Just a pinch. Dyson Sphere program. Cortana curves, yeah. 1v1, let's go! Master Chief Collection. I don't even have that game anymore, good gosh. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.